This is Agile in 3 Minutes, the simplest podcast that could possibly work. My name is Amitai Schleier. When you can do whatever you want, what should you want? Each of us is a freestanding, free-acting individual. This might sound so obvious as to be meaningless, but don't take it for granted. The more freely we see ourselves standing, the more freely we act. And most of the time, we're more free than we believe. If I'm free, then so is everyone else. If everyone else is free, then we can't expect to be able to force them to do anything. When we institute rules and punishments, or otherwise try to prescribe behavior, we're succeeding at influencing costs and benefits of the available choices, but failing at making other people's choices. People make their own decisions, no matter what. This might sound tautological too, but pretending it's not important means we'll get less of what we want. If everyone's free, we're faced with choices at every turn. When do we work? When do we play? How do we spend, defend, conserve, and rebuild our group intelligence? Which work will we do? How will we choose to do it? Even though we're free, we're not completely free. For instance, we're free to plan and carry out our work as though it isn't chock full of risks. If that turns out not to be the case, reality will generally arrange for us to be notified. We're free to choose premises and reasoning, less free to escape conclusions. I can do whatever I want, even if my team doesn't want. But this is not without consequence. My team can do whatever it wants, even if I don't want. But neither is this without consequence. Being free means recognizing not only that choices are ours to make, but that consequences are ours to incur. Effective use of being free means learning how to make choices that take consequences into account. The better we see where our choices might lead, the better we can decide what to want. Our choices may feel limited by our current conditions, but they can also influence our future conditions. We can choose how we try to influence them. When we don't see a way to do that, and don't see any other way, we can muster our courage and choose to act as though conditions have already been changed. We've all been changed by hearing stories like that. We can write our own stories like that too. Even when we're not completely free, we are free. This has been Amitai Schleier delivering an increment of Agile in 3 Minutes, the simplest podcast that could possibly work.